What if I told you there's a secret gateway right on your own body, a key that's been quietly waiting for your touch, ready to unlock a powerful ancient energy hidden within? This isn't just a metaphor or a mystical idea. It's real. That you lies at the base of your skull, right on the back of your neck. You've probably felt this spot countless times without realizing its true potential. But today, you're going to discover its incredible power. Imagine this: centuries ago, in places like the vast Tibetan plateaus, the sacred temples of Karnak, and the lush jungles of southern India, wise mystics and spiritual sages practiced a simple yet profound technique. They didn't rely on complex rituals, candles, or long mantras. All it took was a gentle touch on that very point at the base of the skull. With that one subtle gesture, they could break through the invisible barrier separating the physical world from the unseen dimensions beyond. They didn't spend endless hours meditating or chanting in silence. Instead, they simply placed their fingertips on that spot, and something extraordinary happened. A spark ignited deep within the body and soul. It's like awakening a hidden flame that's been waiting patiently to burst into life. So, why hasn't this knowledge spread widely? Because it was a secret kept safe for generations. It's not something taught in popular yoga classes or written about in mainstream self-help books. This ancient wisdom travels quietly from teacher to student, soul to soul, reserved only for those who are truly ready to remember their deeper nature. In this video, you'll learn exactly what this mysterious point on your neck really is, and why ancient cultures called it the gateway between worlds. Kalivings dino emorsatain perso. Taum all the things, Iganmar, and here video you. You'll also explore the physical, energetic, and spiritual changes you might experience when you connect with this point. More importantly, you'll find out how to bring this awakened energy into your daily life, helping you find a profound sense of presence, sharpened focus, and expanded awareness. But be warned, once you awaken this energy, life will never feel the same. You won't be able to ignore the part of yourself that has always known you are more than just a body, more than a name, more than your past stories. You are about to cross a new threshold, and it begins with just a single touch. Prepare yourself, because sometimes the most transformative knowledge doesn't come from famous gurus or grand teachings. It arrives quietly, as a soft whisper, rising from within, awakening the energy at the base of your skull. To truly appreciate the significance of this energy center, you must look beyond modern science and medicine. In ancienty, place to change to its ancient superstitions, cords of imagination, times when the body was seen not as a machine, but as a sacred map of the soul. The miso urge of the team that the how with tour, in ku, and made a bow to, Dane Shem, Kamudu, decode tour, with the divine. This tiny spot carried the power to bridge worlds, to open the mind to realms beyond ordinary perception. Today, science can tell us about nerves and muscles, but it hasn't yet captured the mystery of this energy doorway. That's why the ancient wisdom still holds such value. It connects us to the parts of ourselves that modern life often forgets. The Veda, this gateway, isn't about magic or fantasy. It's about remembering your own true nature and reclaiming the power that's always been inside you. It's a gentle, intentional process that awakens your awareness, brings clarity to your mind, and fills your body with vibrant life force. This is your moment. Are you ready to awaken? The area known as the occipital bone region has been regarded across countless cultures not just as a physical structure, but as a sacred gateway, a threshold where spiritual energy flows, shifting and changing based on your level of awareness. The Birason you sought. It's a place where ancient wisdom speaks of energy rising and falling, opening doors to unseen dimensions. Take ancient Egypt, for example. The initiates of the Karnak temple spoke of what they called the An of the Nape. This was no literal eye, but an invisible gateway that remained closed for most people, only opening for those who had passed rigorous spiritual trials. It wasn't a simple metaphor. Activating this point was believed to unlock visions, psychic abilities, and what today we might call altered states of consciousness. But it was a way to reconnect with the original vision of the soul itself. In traditional Chinese medicine, this same spot corresponds to the Fang Fu point, translated as the Palace of Wind. The name fits perfectly, as stimulating this point was thought to release chaotic, trapped energies that block the smooth flow of qi, the vital life force. But the Fang Fu point wasn't just about physical healing. To Taoist practitioners, it was considered a hidden doorway to the heavens, a subtle connection between our earthly existence and Shen, the universal consciousness. Across the vast traditions of Indian tantric yoga, this area near the nape links the throat chakra, Vishuddha, with Bindu, a tiny invisible drop, said to hold the memory of the divine. Ancient texts describe awakening this point as a process that restores a nectar-like essence flowing through the body, leading to natural bliss and a profound sense of unity with all things. So why is this knowledge not widely shared today? Because it can't simply be understood with the intellect. The ancients taught that certain doors in the body open only from within, through experience and inner awakening. This nape spot isn't just a physical location, it's a sacred ritual, a gentle call from your own energy, waiting to be answered. The region around this point connects deeply with the autonomic nervous system and brainstem, which govern balance, awareness, and sensory processing. Neuroscience studies show that gentle stimulation here can alter brainwave activity, triggering states of deep relaxation or heightened focus, what spiritual traditions call awakening. This point at the nape of your neck is far more than a mere anatomical landmark. It's where the base of your skull meets your neck, but it's also a place intertwined with memory, consciousness, and awakening. The once you become aware of it, you can't ignore it. It demands your attention. Every major energy system around the world recognizes a similar point, a hidden switch that, when gently activated, wakes dormant energy, revives what was forgotten, and transforms what once felt stuck. The Nape-Day-Teed, Inuala Fayed, Bagasuma's abode, and Nape-Day Torn are most potent energy gateways, because it bridges the physical and the spiritual so seamlessly. By awakening this area, you tap into an ancient current flowing through your body, a force that can shift your awareness, deepen your intuition, and open new pathways to healing and clarity. It's a key that unlocks a door to parts of yourself you may have never known existed. So as you explore this gateway, remember, you're not just stimulating a spot, you're awakening a living connection to timeless wisdom, to your own inner light, and to the vast universe within you. A power at the base of your skull is waiting. Are you ready to unlock it? This spot on the back of your neck is one of the most overlooked yet powerful energy centers in the body. It's regarded in many spiritual traditions as a vital crossroads where multiple energy pathways converge. But this isn't just some vague, invisible concept. It's a real, tangible place on your body, directly connected to the deep currents of your inner energy system. Why does this spot matter so much? Because it's where three crucial channels intersect. First, there's the spinal cord channel, known in tantric teachings as Sushumna, the central highway for Kundalini or life force energy to rise and awaken your consciousness. The changes mine po, a, d, being change so that the balls and the thirds, bad, dad, ear brainstem, responsible for automatic functions like breathing, heartbeat, and basic awareness. Lastly, it connects to your body's electromagnetic field, often called the aura, or, in scientific terms, the human biofield, a subtle energy that surrounds and interacts with your physical form. When you gently touch this point with intention and care, you activate all three pathways simultaneously. It's like pressing the ignition button on a machine that's been dormant perhaps for years or even lifetimes. But here's this about brute force or pressure. The activation happens through awareness. Your touch should be light, respectful, almost like knocking softly on a hidden door inside yourself. The more than morn the benches tortures aware, the dear fit near, the panos, the bains sosta, the fuse or buzz. The key is not to push hard, but to press and release rhythmically, like a gentle tap, inviting something to awaken. Close your eyes, breathe deeply and slowly, and release all expectations. Simply observe what unfolds next. Many people first notice a gentle warmth radiating from the spot. Others feel a tingling sensation that travels up the back of the neck or cascades down the spine like a soft waterfall. Ancient experience, a subtle pressure, or a sensation that something within is unlocking. In deeper states, your entire body might feel enveloped by a humming magnetic energy. But the most profound effect is often the quieting of your mind. This natural calming signals the beginning of awakening. When your mind relaxes, it stops fighting to control every moment, and a broader, more expansive awareness naturally emerges. So, why does such a simple touch have such a profound impact? The answer lies in the body's secret energy maps. This point at the nape is like a shortcut to your internal system, a way to reconnect without complicated rituals. You don't need to activate every chakra one by one, or master intricate breathing techniques. You just need to remember how to come home, and this spot is like a back door to that forgotten inner sanctuary. They pound balls of bay, the top ears of the those hemispheres synchronize better. The logical, analytical side begins to communicate more freely with the creative, intuitive side. This harmony fosters fresh ideas, creative breakthroughs, and clarity in solving problems, and answers that seemed out of reach suddenly come into focus. This Toj isn't about forcing anything, it's an invitation, a gentle nudge from your own energy. Those who accept this invitation discover their soul never really needed to journey far, it just needed the right door to be opened. The Fae and the dive into ball is literally behind you. We've explored what makes this spot so powerful, how to activate it, and the energetic pathways it connects. But what lies beyond this door? What energies are stirred when you open it? This point is not just a doorway, it's a gateway to transformation. Activating. It can set in motion shifts that ripple through your physical body, your mind, and your spirit. You may experience emotional releases, moments of deep clarity, or sudden expansions of consciousness. But when you are both teaming God's responsibility, the energy you unleash demands respect and mindfulness. Exploring this gateway can lead to heightened intuition, improved mental balance, and a stronger connection to your true self. Yet it can also reveal parts of yourself you've long ignored or suppressed. The journey through this door is both beautiful and challenging. Are you ready to gently tap this hidden key to open the door that leads to your inner world? The invitation is waiting, soft, subtle, and profoundly transformative. Your next step begins with a simple touch. Crossing this threshold is more than just awakening energy. It's stepping into a journey inward, deep into the parts of yourself, often hidden or forgotten. This begins to disorders and sword. It's not only a gateway upward to higher states of awareness, it's also a doorway inward, shining a light on your inner shadows. And true transformation begins there. Across countless traditions, this spot is connected to seeing beyond the obvious, not with your eyes, but by tuning into subtle layers of reality. When this pathway opens, your perception shifts dramatically. Your senses become more alert. Time seems to slow down. Suddenly, you notice details that were always around but escaped your notice, not because they weren't there, but because your awareness wasn't ready to receive them. Endeavoring to people find themselves more sensitive to others' emotions, or able to sense future events. Others start picking up on energy patterns in people, places, or situations. This isn't fantasy or imagination, it's what happens naturally when an internal circuit, long dormant, finally switches on. It's like the soul's blindfold is lifted. But with great power comes great responsibility. Activating this point can stir up old memories, hidden traumas, and deep-seated patterns. This isn't a punishment, it's part of the natural cleansing process that clears the energy pathways inside you. Imagine an old pipe that hasn't been used for decades. When you open the valve, the first water to flow is dirty, followed by fresh, clean water. That's how energy moves in your system too. Because of this, it's crucial to pair this practice with stillness, mindful breathing, and if possible, journaling or quiet reflection. Because we're born, and we're born in angest, via memories, to say but than you corn. These messages help you transform how you see yourself and the world around you. This spot at the nape also acts as a powerful amplifier of your intention. Have you ever noticed how, in moments of stress or clarity, people instinctively touch the back of their neck? That's no coincidence. The body remembers. Once this point is consciously activated, it becomes a quiet power center that strengthens your purpose, sharpens your focus, and aligns your choices with your deepest truth. It's also a little-known balancing hub for your body, mind, and spirit. Whenever you feel lost, overwhelmed, or disconnected, a mindful touch here can bring you back to your center quickly and effectively. It's not just about moving energy, it's about finding alignment. And alignment is what allows energy to flow freely, without resistance or blockages. And advanced practices, some individuals report extraordinary experiences, seeing auras around themselves or others, sensing expansion into the world beyond the body, connecting with memories from past lives, or feeling a profound unity with all existence. This isn't supernatural magic, it's spiritual physiology, the art and science of awakening the sacred within your physical body. This shows something beautiful. You don't need to search outside of yourself for the divine. It's already there, waiting patiently inside you, right where the base of your skull meets your neck. A sacred place, quietly calling you back to your wholeness, your power, your light. That hidden doorway is more than just a point on your body. It's a reminder that transformation and awakening don't require distant quests or complicated rituals. That sometimes it's just a gentle touch away. Are you ready to open the door? Insight alone won't change your life. What truly transforms you is how you bring that insight into your daily experience, discovering that there's a special spot at the nape of your neck capable of awakening hidden energy inside your body is powerful. You don't need to become a monk or set up elaborate rituals with incense or bells. Become your presence, your true temple, is your attention. Your altar is that sacred point where your head meets your spine. And the 5 simple ways to turn this ancient wisdom into a practical tool for transformation. First, start your day with a gentle touch. Make the first moments after waking a small ritual. Before opening your eyes fully, bring your hands softly to the nape of your neck. Breathe deeply, press lightly with your fingers, and just stay there for a moment. Don't think, just feel. With this simple gesture, you tell your body that today begins not from obligation, but from choice. This warning touch aligns your energy, soothes your nervous system, and awakens an inner sense of direction. Second, create a quick reconnecting ritual, 3 times daily, morning, afternoon, and night. Pause whatever you're doing for just a minute. Bring your attention to that nape point. Breathe deeply and press gently with awareness. Your energy shifts. This small act centers your mind and reminds you that no matter how chaotic life feels, there's a calm deeper inside. Practicing this regular builds an energy compass, a steady anchor through life's storms. Third, activate this point before meditation, creative work, or any spiritual practice. Before diving into your art, reflection, or prayer, touch the nape with intention. It's like ringing a silent bell within yourself. The source of a mind clearing faster, distractions fading, and your focus sharpening. Once awakened, this spot acts like a conductor for your energy, aligning all you do with your true self. Fourth, Fourth, use this touch as emotional medicine. When anxiety, sadness, or feeling stuck arise, this point becomes your quiet healer. Instead of pushing tough feelings away, approach them gently. Press the spot with kindness. Physical contact with this center, especially when emotions run high, helps balance your inner energy. You're suppressing feelings, you're giving them a safe path to flow through and transform. Fifth, make your sleep a doorway to healing and activation. Before you drift off, give your nape one last gentle touch while breathing slowly. This simple ritual can be the difference between restless nights and deep restoration. It opens doors to your subconscious, inviting lucid dreams, insights, and profound healing. Sleep becomes more than rest. It becomes a connection to your inner world. But remember, this practice isn't about doing more. It's about doing what you already do with more awareness. Touching the nape point isn't a trick or a quick fix. It's an invitation to come home to yourself again and again, a reminder that the power to transform isn't somewhere out there, but inside you, right where your head meets your spine. So take a moment now. Feel your breath. Place your fingers softly at the base of your skull. Let that small touch ground you in the present. Awaken your energy and gently remind you that transformation begins with simple presence. That quiet connection, repeated daily, becomes a pathway to deeper peace, clarity, and alignment. It's the doorway to your inner temple, and all it asks is your awareness. Your breath, your presence, that gentle touch at the base of your skull. It's more than a habit. It's a quiet reminder of your energy, your inner strength, and the deep wisdom flowing through you like a steady flame. Every time you do this, you're telling yourself, I'm not lost. I'm coming home. Sometimes, that's all it takes to find your center again. This isn't an ordinary path you're on. If you've made it this far, it means your soul has already begun to remember that sacred nape point. That small, often overlooked spot isn't just an anatomical detail or a passing spiritual trend. It's a hidden compass guiding you back to yourself. When you touch it with respect and intention, you awaken what's been dormant, not because the spot itself is magical, but because it helps you reconnect with your original energy. The energy you moved with as a child, free, alive, and untouched by doubt. That silent knowing that needed no words. Get a deep, unshakable sense of connection to everything around you, the feeling you may have thought was lost, but never truly was. Ancient cultures understood this. This point wasn't simply a part of the body, it was the root of remembering, the antenna linking human beings to the invisible world beyond sight. In the sacred temples of Sumer, the high monasteries of Tibet, and the rituals of ancient Americas, this knowledge was shared from person to person, body to body, vibration to vibration. So why has this wisdom faded in modern times? Because we live in a world designed to disconnect us. We're trained to think with the mind, but not to feel with the body. To gather facts, but forget wisdom. To rush forward without pausing. To look outward, and miss that the real door was always inside. But now, you've found it again. There's no turning back. Your body remembers, and when your body remembers, your soul begins its journey home. This practice doesn't ask for fanaticism or perfection. It simply invites your presence, a humble commitment to your own path, to realize that the most sacred place isn't far away in some distant sky, but right here at the base of your skull. The benign hand of Exel, the forgotten bone, hides a steady drumbeat that has never stopped. Each time you touch this spot, you remind your energy of its true path. You tell the universe, I am here, present, ready, and universe, which has never stopped listening, answers back. Now it's your turn. If this message stirred something within you, if you felt a vibration, like an old string being gently tuned, then please subscribe, like and share this with others who sense there's more to life than what meets the eye. This wisdom doesn't belong to one person. It belongs to everyone ready to wake up. And if you're reading these words, that means you already are. Remember, this isn't just a technique, it's a key, not a passing trend, but a legacy, not something new, but something eternal, something that's only just begun. See you on the next step of this journey. Until then, touch with awareness, breathe with presence, and let your body guide you back home.